quick look at our grid. In P1, number 6, Kevin Kannan from Chennai, the localite, takes the charge for this race. In P2, Alvin Sundar from Chennai would definitely want to take that victory from Kevin. In P3 is Rajkumar C from Coimbatore. We've seen a very, very promising rider indeed. Starting row 2 is bike number 11, Anfal A from Thrissur. In P5 is Sudhir. In P6 is Balaji. Starting row number 3 in P7 is Ullas. In P8 is Danny. In P9 is Vignesh Raja. In P10 is Uday Prakash. In P11 is Manoj. In P12 is Prabhuvi. And on row 5, we've got in P13 on bike number 5 from Mysuru, Varun. In P14, Ajay. And in P15, closing this 15 bike grid, is Veera Ashwin Lal. Again, Veera, a very, very fast contender on that bottom order. Last row, he's got a lot of work cut out for. Watch out, folks. Can Kevin continue his dominance and take the win? Or will Alvin, Rajkumar, Anfal, Sudhir, Veera, Ullas, Danny have other plans? Start sequence on. All of them ready to go. Raring to go on their Hornet 2.0. This is the Honda One Make race. Lights off and it's race start. Kevin Kannan definitely emerging as a very, very good start. We've got one bike which is having technical issues out on that grid, struggling to get off. While in the front we've got Alvin. We've got bike number 6, Kevin Kannan, Rajkumar, Veera, Anfal, Sudhir, all in that front row mix as they head on into turn 1, turn 2 at the moment. Alvin Sundar coming into the inside of Kevin Kannan, taking ahead, taking charge of this race. Very, very fierce competition raging on in the front. Rajkumar in P3, Sudhir in P4, Anfal in P5, Balaji there in P6. Great racing from the front row pack. We see one of the bikes going onto the grass, managing to keep it steady. Wheel to wheel action going on between this entire bunch at the moment. Kevin, Alvin, Sudhir, Anfal, all of them, 5 bikes going into turn 4 at the moment, side by side. Who's going to emerge at that top order? Well, it's Kevin Kannan who's coming out of turn 5 very comfortably, trying to take that lead and get ahead. Alvin Sundar, who was leading that charge into P4, right now into P4. We've got Rajkumar, Anfal, Sudhir, all very fierce competitors that's fighting it out here on this Honda One Make Hornet 2.0 race. Kevin Kannan, bike number 6, leading the charge. As they come into turn 8, sharp right-hander. We've got bike number 10, they're coming on the outside. So Danny Jonathan from Chennai, taking a quick look at his competition. Kevin Kannan leading this charge at the moment. Alvin Sundar right there in P3, struggling for a little bit of momentum. Currently it's Manoj who's got the fastest sector 1. The battle rages on as they come to the end of their lap 1. Final corner of this lap 1. Kevin Kannan starts in pole and starts the charge and the lead. It's bike number 11, Anfal A from Thrissur. A very, very strong contender in this race. Kevin Kannan trying to shake the rest of the pack off that slipstream. Alvin Sundar quickly trying to catch up to bike number 11, bike number 14 there on our screens. Rajkumar C, who qualified in P3, currently trailing in P5. Lost a bit of momentum and position earlier on. It's Anfal A who's got the fastest last time around with the 2:17.296. At the end of lap 1, Anfal A leads that lap time. He has a lot of work to catch up to Kevin. Kevin still managing to keep that lead. Anfal really closing in with Alvin Sundar following closely behind. It's going to be a 3-way shootout into turn 4 at the moment with Alvin Sundar coming on the inside. A very, very tight line coming in from Alvin Sundar. Kevin Kannan getting lost in that mix in P3. with Anfal from Thrissur taking that charge and taking that lead. Can he keep up his momentum and break away? Or will Alvin Sundar there have other plans? Yes, he does. He responds back at turn 7. Incredible racing from Alvin, Kevin and from Anfal. That's our top 3 mix at the moment. Slowly breaking away in that front order. Anfal on that back straight trying to shake up the rest of the pack. We've got 3 bikes in contention for P4 at the moment. The battle rages on out in the front row. We've got 3 independent fights going on for P1, P4 and P6. Alvin Sundar trying to come onto the inside and block, get away from Anfal and from Kevin. Can he make that stick as they move into turn 12? Down the bridge they go. It's a 3-way fight into turn 12 at the moment. Alvin Sundar definitely managed to squeeze out and get ahead as they come onto the main straight. We've got Sudhir, we've got Rajkumar, all of them in that fighting mix at the moment. Scrambling away from each other to break off the slipstream at the moment. Kevin Kannan there taking charge again. With Anfal losing out at the back right now. Anfal coming on the inside. All of them fighting it out into turn 2. What an incredible race this is turning out to be. Fantastic effort from the front row front runners. Kevin Kannan again manages to take the lead. Alvin Sundar closely in hot pursuit. Last time around, but it was Rajkumar C who had the fastest lap time with a 2:12.141. 4-way fight raging on still in that top order. There was some contact. We see something flying off the bike. Luckily, they're all still on the bike and racing. Anfal again picks up the position. What an incredible dogfight raging on in this front row. We're coming to the halfway part of this race. Just about 3.5 laps to go. Number 11, Anfal leading that charge. Keeping it nice and tight into the inside as they come into turn 8. Kevin Kannan coming on the outside. Can he make that stick? Can he get into the front? Coming out of turn 9. Yes, he does. Definitely having a little more momentum. Trying to make everything stick in this. Ooh, too close for comfort there. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bikes in that mix. Kevin Kannan again takes the charge of this race with Alvin and Anfal going wheel to wheel into turn 11 at the moment. Alvin coming out stronger at turn 11 over the bridge they go. Kevin Kannan using this to gain some more momentum. Can he keep this on track? Coming to the end of their third lap, it's Kevin Kannan leading the charge with Alvin Sundar in P2, Anfal, Rajkumar and Balaji in that mix for P3 at the moment. Can Kevin Kannan finish strong from pole and take the win? We got bike number 8 in that lead into turn 1, ahead of bike number 3. That's Sudhir, Vignesh and Manoj fighting it out. Oh no, disaster struck for Kevin Kannan. Our championship leader has run into a technical issue. Looks like he's back on. Oh, he's lost quite a bit of positions there. He's down at P6 at the moment. Alvin Sundar fiercely taking on the rest of the competition. Looks like one of the bike is having trouble. Alvin Sundar goes wide there, losing out that leadership position. Looks like it's Rajkumar C out there in the front. Wow, so many changes in this top order. This only happens when you see competition at its finest. All of them have the same bikes. It's the skill that's going to bring them out on the top. Alvin Sundar losing quite a bit of momentum there in P5 at the moment. It's bike number 14, Rajkumar C, who clocked in the fastest in that third lap. who's leading the charge with bike number 9 trailing behind. Looks like Kevin Cunnan still managed to stay close to this front order. He's coming to the inside, taking ahead of Rajkumar C at the moment. Wow, what a change in this order. Four-way battle rages on. Alvin Sundar losing a bit of momentum in P5 at the moment. Qualified in second, finding it hard to catch up to this front row. Kevin Cunnan still manages, after that little bit of a scare that he had earlier on at turn 3. He's back on the charge, back on that hunt at P1, leading this charge. Alvin Sundar there coming into turn 1. Got bike number 11, Anfal A, who's also leading this race a couple of times way back. Not sure what went wrong. Was looking to be a promising race for Anfal. He's out of that podium contention right now. Under 2 laps to go. A lot of ground to cover. Number 14, Rajkumar C right now leading the charge. Kevin Cunnan following closely behind, bringing in that fight. We've also got Sudhir and Balaji in that mix. Still anybody's race. As they head on into turn 5, turn 6. Into turn 7 they go. From the looks of it, it's Kevin Cunnan still leading this charge right now, with Sudhir following closely behind, Rajkumar in 3rd, Balaji in 4th, and Alvin in 5th. Anfal in 6th, Manoj in 6th, Veera in 7th, Vignesh in 8th, Ajay in 9th, and Danny in 10th. Whoa, onto the curbs they go. That's Kevin Cunnan on the inside again. He loves to make that move at turn 9. Looks like it's one of his favorite corners at the moment. Turn 9A into turn 10 right they go. Alvin Sundar catching up to the front row right now. Can he throw in that googly? Stay tuned, folks. This is going to be an incredible final lap that they're going to come into. Wow. Kevin Cunnan, Rajkumar C, Sudhir, Balaji and Alvin Sundar. Alvin there coming very, very outside at the moment, trying to catch up to that front row. It's Kevin Cunnan coming on the inside with Rajkumar following closely behind. It's still anybody's race, anybody's game. Alvin Sundar again trying to make a move, not yet making an impression on the rest of this pack. The battle rages on between Rajkumar, Kevin, Sudhir, Balaji and Alvin. Last time around, it was Alvin Sundar who clocked in the fastest with the 2:12. Well, can that be enough? The strongest we've seen him is in his sector 2. It's Kevin Cunnan trying to break away, but Rajkumar C coming in there, coming on the outside in turn 4, catching up to the rest of the pack. Kevin Cunnan still keeping that door really shut for anybody else to come through. Very, very defensive line from Kevin into turn 5. Brilliant racing from Kevin Cunnan. The pressure rages on. A lot of movement up and down in this top 5. Alvin Sundar still clocking in a very, very strong sector 2. There you see bike number 14, Rajkumar C coming on the outside. Kevin Cunnan keeping that nice and defensive line that we've seen. Disaster has struck. Oh no. Lost out his front. Couldn't keep it. Ah, he is. That was unfortunate. Kevin Cunnan there leading this charge. From the looks of it, it was Sudhir Sudhakar. We'll get another look, but as of now, it's Kevin Cunnan, bike number 6, Poleman, who's still leading this charge, keeping it nice and tight. Kevin Cunnan coming into the final corner. The checkered flag awaits. Who is it going to be? It's a tight finish for the end, but Kevin Cunnan, bike number 6, takes the win. With Rajkumar C in P2, Alvin Sundar in P3. What a race this was. Racing at its finest. I'd love to see that replay of what exactly happened. Bike number 9, Sudhir Sudhakar, has crashed out of this race. The top order, the top 3. Bike number 6, Kevin Cunnan in P1. Bike number 12, Balaji in P2. Alvin Sundar in P3. Incredible race from Kevin Cunnan there. The pressure was on. Good one from Balaji G. It was anybody's race. Tough luck for bike number 9, Sudhir Sudhakar. Crashed out. Alvin Sundar. It's a consolation that he managed to still.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the race. In the race 1, I got a technical issue, but the team Honda Pitco has developed the bike, and in the race 2, it was a proper bike, and I could able to finish in the podium. Thanks to Honda, and thanks to MMRT for giving this opportunity.